All right, so now we have all the hardware laid out and tools needed for this. First step on the side track is to undo these bolts. And they got the little hex, nearly a hex wrench for that. So take these out and get rid of the nylon washers. That's just for shipping purposes. Once we get this one out, it's a little bit longer. There's a spacer underneath it we're gonna wanna keep as well. All right, so now we're gonna hook up this bracket arm. And what we're gonna do is, you only wanna put in these side bolts at first. And this has the locking washer and then the larger washer, okay? And you're gonna be putting them in from the outside. Coming in here, right? And then we're gonna keep these other two off for the next step. We want 3 holes up and 1 hole down. And let me get this baby in place here. Okay, got the other one. All right here. Okay, and we'll get these locked down and then we leave these loose for now. All right, so 9/16 head socket wrench, and just lock these down. Again, this side only. And these are called no nuts, self-locking. Alrighty, rock and roll. So we are putting on the side panel of the SideHack, not sidetrack, SideHack. Just this orientation. Panel goes behind the bar, and then the lip lines up with that other bracket. You gotta find the hole. Oh, I found it. I'm on target. And then you use this bolt and the self-locker in the larger washer, just like that. Oh, hit it. Okay, so it's gonna look like this once we get the two in, okay? Just like that. Come on, baby. All right, we'll just lock those down. All right, so we got this baby all locked down. This holder, so bracket here. Gotta crank this one just a little bit more. And these are the no nuts self-locking feature, because the nut is actually welded into the bracket, which is really neat. So we didn't need a nut on this side. Okay, so this is all nice and secure. The side panel is attached now. Now we're gonna go for the meat in the sandwich attachment and then the other piece of bread. I don't know if you noticed in a couple previous shots, but on this side panel that we just installed, there was a strip of an adhesive-backed material, almost like a rugged duct tape. And look at that. That's just great, ergonomics engineering, because that strip is softening the blow of this bar, so it's metal on metal, so you wouldn't hear any clanging, and it's just got a little extra support. But just little touches like that make this such an excellent product. This is the meat. No, this is the meat in the sandwich. And here's the other strip. So that's going to be resting on this side of the bar. And then we put on this final side piece, the bread. All right, so we wanted to show you the proper hardware we used to link these two pieces together. And those bolts on the back, I'm gonna go right through the tire. Get a nice view here. So those two bolts, you see, those are the gold ones. And then you have a locking washer and then a large enlarged washer. Okay, but those two bolts sit on top of a little black panel. See that? And that was in the earlier shot of the hardware layout. Okay, so gold bolts, 2 black panels. That holds things in place for now. Okay, don't lock those down. And now we're gonna put the rest of the bolts in with the little black ones. Locking washer, larger washer, and we're gonna pop them in all these places. Like up here, okay? So that's our next step.
I got it.
So this is what happens when you lose a washer under the toolbox.
Next step is installing the slot plate. Okay, again, we're using the black ones, and you want to just get the top one in right away, just to hold it down. And we have this little like Allen wrench bit, so these are just to get it in place like that. Now the next one you want to use is the longer nut. I think it's 1.5 inch, and it has locking washer, regular washer. And then this is that spacer from before. We're going to insert the spacer right between here and use the, and then hand tighten this down too. Okay, and then we're going to go around, put these in down here, up there, and tighten everything down. We could have just taken the tire off, you're right.
Yeah, it probably would have been easier, huh?
Yeah, but we don't want to do that.
Too late now.
All right, so Brian's got it all tightened down, and so the slide panel is the last piece of the 3. And that's it. So this is the SideHack installation, right? Now, next step is we attach the fold-down table and the cutting board onto that. Okay, so we have the UltraTable, or UltraTable, I don't know what it is. We have the UltraTable all kind of positioned, and I just want to show you where you're going to install it. Okay, using these little ones, the little hex screws, the locking washers. Okay, we're going to be going, see these 3 holes, three on each side. If you look at this lock, it's going to be these 3 on each side lock. Forget about the middle section there. So now we're just going to get this up into place and screw everything in. All right, so here we go. We have the UltraTable all installed. All right. This is the actual cutting board. I'll show you how this whole thing works. Got a nice latch up here. This comes down. Okay. Cutting board come out like that. There's a little nut in here you can lock it in place so it doesn't come out further. There's the cutting board. You have your little stove. You do a little setup there. Got a bottle opener underneath here. Feel around and crank that off. Pop the tailgate. Take the old ladder down. And now you got yourself a nice little cooking area or PlayStation. All right, and when your play time is over, and you're ready to wrap things up, here's how it goes. Okay, take the locking pin out of the hinge here, holds this in place. Okay, it's all set. Got the latch up here. This swing's closed. pin first. Yeah, pin first. And then, so you go in reverse order. Okay, the pin's in place. This is like a little magnet holder here for the pin. Okay. And there you go. So that's all nice and secure. Everything's secure in there. And you're ready to go again. That looks sweet. That's nice. We'll get this is like a molly mount for other accessories. I'll get a water can mount here too. It's gonna look really good. If you love lost treasure stories steeped in history, then you're going to love my books in the Tundra Mysteries. Featuring a Freemason military historian, think National Treasure meets Indiana Jones. Available in print, ebook, and audiobook. Get them on Amazon or cartographer.com. The art of mapping is back. If you're visiting the classic colonial cities of America, such as Savannah, Georgia, Charleston, South Carolina, or the French Quarter in New Orleans, then you will love my historic bird's eye view illustrated maps. We don't erase history, we capture it. Get our maps or get lost. Available on Amazon, Etsy, Cartographer, or at Walmart.